Not immune to the extreme emotions and differing perspectives on the motion before all of us tonight. And I know that regardless of what I say or how I say it, there will continue to be people who disagree, judge, and condemn me for bringing this motion forward, and any trustees who may support this motion alongside me. My faith, my morals, my motives have all been questioned. So for those who think this is political, popular, or pandering, I can assure you it is none of those things. My sole motivation is about saving lives, student lives, and those lives are worth any of the hatred and bigotry that has been thrown at myself and some of my fellow trustees since this motion first made its way to the public. We cannot forget that we have repeatedly heard that many studies confirm that suicidal ideation and behavior are disproportionately prevalent among 2S LGBTQ+ youth in comparison to their non-2S LGBTQ+ peers. In preparation for tonight's meeting, I read with great interest of the pieces of correspondence that were submitted for inclusion on the board agenda last week and again this week. And I have to say that some of those messages, as hard to read and as disheartened as they were, strengthened my resolve to move this initiative forward. I cannot begin to imagine how our 2S LGBTQ+ students feel living with this kind of hatred and condemnation from their local communities. I've been a witness to incredible initiatives at our board. And I feel so proud of how we have implemented awareness days and months of recognition. Black History Month, Asian Heritage Month, Down syndrome awareness, autism awareness, CP Day, Holocaust awareness, Indigenous awareness, including our beautiful new land acknowledgement video, and the list doesn't end there. We continue to add to this list. And just a few months ago, we unanimously passed a resolution to celebrate International Day of Persons with Disabilities. No hate mail, no angry phone calls, no mean-spirited debate at the table. What is amazing, though, is the support that we have seen come through for this motion, local community organizations, members of the HCDSB community, and political leaders. A petition started by one of our own HCDSB students and which has garnered almost 15,000 signatures. And yes, I recognize that not all of these are HCDSB ratepayers, although many are, but they are allies and they support without question the flying of the flag and the posting of a safe space poster. A few words about the rainbow flag itself, which was established in 1979. The flag assigns a meaning to each color: red for life, orange for healing, yellow for sunlight, green for nature, blue for harmony, and purple for spirit. No evil meanings, no deviant implications, just positive meanings behind each of these colors. LGBTQ individuals and allies currently use rainbow flags and many rainbow-themed items and color schemes as an outward symbol of their identity or support. It is commonly used as a general symbol of social equality and individuality. In the words of Harvey Milk, it's not about personal gain, it's not about ego, it's not about power, it's about giving those young people out there hope. By not raising the flag, this sends a very clear negative message. It says that we just cannot accept 2S LGBTQ people, that we'd rather they stay hidden, that we don't believe that they should be seen. By not raising a flag, we are saying that our public declaration goes against our values, and therefore your existence makes us uncomfortable. It says you may continue to exist, and we suppose we have to acknowledge that in some of our policies and procedures, but that it makes us very uncomfortable. So please do it quietly and in the closet. I would like us all to remember that in being a Catholic, our faith is based on reason and faith. We are called to take in the current knowledge of our times in science, understand of gender, and we are called to listen to our conscience that calls us to love. And love means that we see the inherent dignity of all persons and the need for every student to feel that they are in a safe and supportive learning environment that accepts them for exactly who they are and does not pass judgment on their sexual expression. There was a recurring statement that came in a number of letters that was in all caps. It said, love is not a show. I would argue that love is in fact a show. We show love by supporting others. We show love by making everyone feel accepted and valued. We show love by doing everything in our power to protect our children and our youth from the harms of bullying and the devastation of depression and anxiety that can lead to suicide. I was also struck by a powerful letter that came in our agenda package last meeting. This individual shared a story she found on social media about a teen who was afraid to tell his parents that he was gay. So he decided to tell them in a letter, asking them to leave the porch light on if it was okay for him to come home. He got home a few hours later, and not only was the porch light on, but every light in the house was on. Raising the pride flag in June is just like leaving the porch light on. Let's turn on every single light in our proverbial house so that every student that walks through our school hallways feels welcome, safe, accepted, and loved. We have a chance to be leaders, champions, if you will, of the future, of amazing things to come. Change is hard, it is scary, but don't let fear guide you. Please let's use our collective voices to be the change, to make a difference, to save lives, to show love.